Book number 17. Fortune Teller Fiasco. Villains. Thank you. I hope you're ready. Jafar and his parrot, Iago, were shopping in Agrabah's bazaar. "Do you see what I see?" Jafar asked his bird. "Lunch," Iago said, eyeing a table of ripe red apples. "Better," Jafar said. "It's Farah, the fortune teller. Farah sees the future in her crystal ball. She can tell you exactly what will happen in your life. I must get my future ready, Iago." "Welcome, Jafar," Farah said. "Welcome, Iago." "Hold it right there," Iago squawked. "How do you know our names?" "My crystal ball knows all," Farah said. "It's magical." "We've come to hear our futures," Jafar told Farah. The crystal ball glowed brightly. "How interesting," Farah said. "What do you see?" Jafar asked. Farah looked deep into her crystal ball. Jafar's eyes widened with curiosity. "Soon Iago will have the lunch of his dreams," Farah announced. "Did you say lunch?" Iago pipped up. "It's about time." "Forget lunch," Jafar said impatiently. "What about my future?" The crystal ball glowed again. "Wow," Farah said. "That's new." "What is it?" Jafar asked eagerly. "Like you've always wished, Jafar. Fame and attention will befall you, and so will—" "Fortune!" interrupted Jafar. "I always knew I'd have fame and fortune. I'm going to be rich, rich, rich." Jafar began to cackle, drowning out the rest of Farah's fortune-telling. This was what he'd been waiting for. Jafar looked at his snake staff, and Iago, the wheels beginning to turn in his head. "I need that magical crystal ball for myself," Jafar whispered to Iago. "I need to know exactly how I will be getting all these wonderful riches." "Oh boy," said Iago, "please tell me you don't have an evil plan, Jafar." "I have an evil plan," said Jafar. "Of course you do," Iago sighed. Jafar held up his snake staff. Its eyes glowed red, hypnotizing Farah. "You will give me your crystal ball," Jafar ordered Farah. "Give you crystal ball?" Farah repeated Jafar's command, seemingly in a daze. Farah picked up her glowing crystal ball off the table. Jafar smiled wide. She handed the ball to Jafar. But before he could take it, the crystal ball bounced out of his grip. "That ball has a mind of its own," Jafar said. The ball rolled off, disappearing into the surrounding crowd. "Find that crystal ball, Iago," Jafar cried. "I'd rather find my dream lunch," Iago said. But he did as he was ordered and flew after it above the mob. "It went away," Iago called down to Jafar. Jafar wove through tables and ducked under a camel. "I see it," Jafar panted. Over by that monkey, he dove for the crystal ball. I've got it. Oops! The ball rolled out of reach and Jafar crashed into the monkey instead. Tharg, Jafar shouted. Oh boy, Iago said. Jafar has officially gone nuts. Jafar spit out a mouthful of monkey fur. I said, that ball is mine. Jafar chased the ball through sand dunes and caves and back to the bazaar. The place was so crowded that the ball had to slow to a stop. Got you now, Jafar said gleefully. He lunged for the ball once more, but it bounced up high. Not again, Jafar groaned as he crashed into a table stacked with apples. Hundreds of apples rained down, burying Jafar and Iago. I'm drowning in fruit, Jafar shrieked. The bazaar filled with laughter. Jafar will be famous for this, a woman said. Help me, Iago, Jafar ordered. But Iago was too busy eating his way through the apples. Farah was right, he squawked. This is the lunch of my dreams. Jafar was tripping over apples, struggling to get to his feet, when he saw Farah standing in the front of him. What? Jafar stuttered. Farah cleared her throat. As you've always wished, Jafar, fame and attention will befall you, and so will hundreds of apples. All of the people in the bazaar laughed at Jafar, while Iago continued to feast on his best lunch ever.